west of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Detroit Lions. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Okay, baby, let's go.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. This is Travion Williams. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
You got it. You got it.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now it's Carr. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
180. Hey, we're good, we're good. 180. 180.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. On play action, it's Carr. Evans has the left side. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We got 3. We got 3.
On play action, now Carr. Open man is Jalen Darden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Express.
Hey, check. 3 down. Kill.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the leg. Check 9.
Right now, 6:37. Express.
Now a play fake. Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play of the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch.
play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Carr's throw taken in by Evans here. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're 8...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They'll run on first down. It's Williams. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, baby.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line.
I know you feel that.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Way to hustle, boy.
Tyler Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's go!
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense, you can't score on them on defense. So to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a...
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Time to go to work.
Brandon
Let's go.
Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On 2nd and 9, Carr.
Let's get on the field, D.
He completes it to Evans. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
180. Hey, we're good, we're good. 180. Hey, Raider 2.
Carr now on 1st down. And that'll be caught by Darden. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards the pickup there.
734. Express.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. That's it.
From just shy of midfield, Carr. They'll get this one complete to Darden. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Carr now on 1st down. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down, Carr. Into the hands of Darden. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Carr. And this is caught by Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Come on, baby.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
I think this defense is still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football play.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Check back. Please squeeze down. Check.
They'll run for it. It's Jefferson. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Jefferson. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line down at the 2. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to run with Jefferson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Who wants some?
And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You know, you force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is up to 15 now. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Express.
Banjo.
Raider 9.
Mike 52.
On first down, Carr. And a catch right side by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
93.
Tight left.
You got 3 down. 52's the mic, boys, 52. It's our time.
Carr going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Hey, come on, oh.
Mike 52.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Express.
Motion.
52's the mic. 52. Coming to you. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Tackles.
29.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Throwing now is Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Here's Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Right here.
Now this is Callaway on the receiving end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
2nd and 5. That is caught by Callaway. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's brought down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Swift. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And they'll run again. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They're going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And got his man complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, oh, and he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
As he
Here we
will
go.
not attempt to return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. fake here on first down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Monday, now! 180!
Who that? Who that? Mike 52.
You're mine.
Target, 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 target.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
What now?
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. Johnson's got it complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Mike 52, Mike.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Carr. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
637.
Play action, now it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike 52.
Now Carr, got to have this one. He completes it to Evans. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
180. Hey, we're good. 280.
Check that.
93. 93.
Check that.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that'll be caught by Darden. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Switch.
On play action, now Carr. He'll get this one complete to Darden. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Right down. 180.
Choose the mic. Watch the run.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
694. Express.
52. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 52.
Hey, later, 2.
Come on, come on.
Carr. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 20-line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Second and 9 now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it just before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Trying to improvise. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. Nate Hobbs there to bring him down.
You don't want no problem.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On play action, they'll throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
It's going to be a long day.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Swift. And some room to run now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And down to the 20. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Into the red zone. It's Carr.
Into the hands of Darden.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That's the way.
My 52.
3 buzz, 3 buzz.
52.
Express.
Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
Easy, kill.
No. Check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Yeah. You don't want that.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
We own them.
Hey, 7:34. Later one.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52.
Later one.
Cut.
Get down.
Again, it's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And that pretty much much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a while.
In the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
52.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Like 18.
To throw his Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The 3 straight incompletions.